they have. Okay. So Janice, we start. Thank you for joining the webinar and for being able to speak with me. As discussed before, we will start this hangout with the idea of you know, have an overview of the program, of the virtual campus, and as well start to working out possible questions, etc. Okay, we try to record all the webinars when we organize group webinars with the class, but we do not record individual tutorial meetings. You will see that the professors will offer you some individual meetings and sometimes some group meetings. I mean, sometimes you will work in groups, and there will be, instead of organizing individual meetings, it will be better to organize group meetings. And in these two last cases, we do not record, yeah, the videos. But when we organize a group webinar, we try to. Sometimes the system does not work, but okay, 99% it works. Okay, the first idea that I would like to share with you right now. I'm going to disappear from the screen, and my screen will be shared with you. So right now I'm off the screen. One thing that I would like to discuss with you and to show you, it's a bit overview about the virtual campus. Yeah, this virtual campus is new. Unfortunately for you, okay, it's working at 97, 98% of its possibilities because of it was launched 2 weeks ago. So there are some small things that you know right now are in process. First of all, you have seen in the top bar, yeah, you have in the header, you have the Google App buttons. Remember that this is linked with a Gmail account, Drive account, and a calendar account, and different other accounts that here it doesn't appear. But take care, yeah, because of we know you guys usually have a Gmail, your own Gmail account, your own Drive account, and to work properly within the Cruyff environment, it would be great if you can also be logged in our Gmail. I mean, for instance, this is my Gmail account, my personal Gmail account. Remember that on the top right, you have the possibility of adding some accounts. For instance, in this computer works Elena and other people, Irina, okay? So you have to just add different accounts so different people can work in the same computer, okay? This would be really important to understand. Secondly, you will see that within the different courses, yeah, the one we are following right now, yeah, you have in these courses, you will find, in every course, you will find the resources that the professor is proposing you organize it depending on the module, or the resources will be organized in assignments or in contents or in phases. Yeah, you will see after an example. But you also have a resource center. Yeah, this resource center it has different parts, and you know, we are paying for them. So it's really important that you can open and read and understand that this is like a library. Yes, so sometimes the professor choose some resources, some videos, some presentations from these resources, and of course he shared it through the classroom. But if you want to get extra videos, extra study cases, extra ebooks, here you have a lot. Yeah, I think there are too much, in my opinion, but okay, it's okay. Okay, for instance, sport business has got an amazing repository, and our knowledge center is okay. Remember that in these two repositories, you will need to use this. In the sports business, you will have to use your. In the sports business, you have to use this user and password. And in the Knowledge Center, you have to access with your username and email. Yes? So, oh, sorry. Yeah, one thing I have forgotten is that, you know, here, every more or less 2 months, we are publishing new content. Yeah, for instance, this year, in the first term, we have started with 2 study cases, one related to the Athletic de Bilbao and the other one related with the Manchester United. I'm focused on the Manchester United. So every year we are creating these study cases, and once a year the course finished, these study cases are organized within the Knowledge Center. Okay. A couple of things more to move forward. It's first thing that I would like to mention. Okay, yeah, I'm open again. The classes that in all the modules, you will find 99% of the times, at least, the same organization. You will find, firstly, the academic plan. Remember, this is like the Bible, okay, of course, from the academic perspective, where you will find all the contents you will work. You will find the assignments detailed, how the feedback is gonna be provided, when, etc. After you have some general documents as well, as always, and it's really important that you take care of these 2 areas. The first one, the tutor instructions, you will always find as well here. Send every time a professor posts an instruction, you will find this instruction as well in your Gmail account, of course in the Cruyff Institute Gmail account. Yeah, but take care, because sometimes you are managing different accounts and you do not find the instructions. So remember that you can find the latest ones here, and if you want to find all the instructions, you get it here, ordered chronologically. So sometimes it's nice. I know that some of you, I mean, it's difficult to combine work, family, etc. But sometimes you think, okay, where is this instruction that Victor or Giuseppe or another professor sent us 2 weeks ago? So remember, if you open this area, you will find all the instructions ordered in the chronological order. Okay, so it's nice to know. The same here. Okay. The same in the Facts More forum, where you will, it's the place where you have to make questions. Yeah, for instance, Porter here and Renaud made yesterday night a question, and today we will answer. We try to answer within 24 hours. Yeah, so it's important, and when you have questions, you can make them in this area. But at the same time, remember that if you know the answer, it's good to answer your fellow students. Okay. Of course, if the problem is not related with the course, you have always the mail of the professors. Yeah, on the top right, or you know that I'm the academic director, so it will be a pleasure to help you. Okay, related with the module 0 activities. Yeah, I would say that some of you have already finished. It's good. This week, of course, we will focus on this debate. Yeah, the important here is to start understanding how a debate works, because of we are gonna do some study cases during this program. So tomorrow or early tonight, I will start the discussion. Okay. So the idea here is that it's really important the way we write. So trying to facilitate the reading using bold, or of course the most important, it's not only giving your personal opinions are always interesting to read, but it would be great if you can always cite your sources, share some examples, you know, this is really, really important. Yeah, when you are showing the others what happens around your clubs or your federations, how are they doing things? Yeah, and of course showing how. This is what I would like to introduce you in relation with the module. You will see that at the end of the module, you will find two areas here where you will be able to answer a satisfaction survey, and you will see the grades and feedback. Remember that the feedback is provided always 7 days later one activity or one module finishes. So every assignment you submit, you will find the feedback 7 days after. Okay. From the technical perspective, this is what I wanted to share with you. My second, I would say, second part of the speech would be more focused on what does study online mean. Yeah, and here I highly recommend you a couple of things. The first one is as Johan said, I remember they used to tell us that we are talking about management, and management means a lot of things, but the first one is learning to manage oneself. And I think it's important because during this 7-8 months, you are going to study with other people, and that means you will need to manage your time and manage, sometimes when you work in groups, managing at least the other's time. So, I mean, when you find in the academic plan some group assignments, I would highly recommend to focus in these group assignments, because of if you do not start working at the right time, all the group activities get stuck, and you won't learn and you won't enjoy as much as desired. So it's important to manage your time. You should invest 8-10 hours per week at the beginning. All is tough because there are new things to do. Second advice related to time: it's important to do not leave everything for the weekends. I understand you've got a job, a family, but it would be great and nice to split your time in 3 days or so. It would be great. And okay, I think this is the most important. Yeah. In the presentations, I've read that not all of you have shared with others some social network details. It would be nice to at least share your personal email, if you consider, or your LinkedIn account. It would be great to start doing some networking. Yeah. Third thing I would like to share with you. You will be invited to general events or things that happens around the Cruyff Institute. You will see that for instance, tomorrow, the masters and some postgraduate students, we have a study trip to Amsterdam. You will be invited the next time. Yeah, and here you will see that sometimes we are publishing some events. For instance, this is in Mexico. This one is in London. Yeah, and in all of these events, we usually have or special fairs or some discounts. So it's nice to check. Sometimes we will receive this information in a newsletter that we usually send you every 2 weeks. And as well, for instance, we have a free webinar, the 23rd. The 23rd, I'm not sure right now. My memory, it's not really good today. Yeah, look here, the 27th, yeah, next Tuesday, yeah, for free. You have a webinar, so it's nice to it's nice to join and to learn more than what we learn and other things that we learn when we are studying. I understand it's more time, but it's important sometimes. It's a good moment to meet new people, and that's all. Yeah, Yanis, I think it's time, yeah, for you to make me questions. Yeah, I don't know if you have questions.
No, but everything was clear.
Everything is clear, okay?
I think so, yeah. I'm looking forward to start our course, our program.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, on Monday you will see that everything is okay. You will see that there are not big differences. What we have if you compare what we have seen during these 2 weeks, I mean, in terms of virtual campus, of course, what we will change will be the contents and how these contents are delivered and performed. You will see that the professor is going to give you on Monday the academic plan. So always the first you have to do when you start a module is reading the academic plan of that. They will also organize a kind of webinar or individual tutorial meetings, and he will start like pacing the different resources to work and the activities. You will see that all the activities are focused on the football industry. So it's nice to start reading, comparing, and doing some activities. You will see that there are a lot of things to do. Yeah, we think it's better learning by doing than by reading only. So it's important, and sometimes it's also important to doing or learning by doing things with others. So here you will see that we always work in small groups, 2, 3, 4 people. And that's why we are okay on small groups. We prefer to work in small groups than in, when a professor has got 35 students, it's really difficult to provide them a good experience.
Yes.
Okay, Janice, any other question?
No, I'm okay for the time, Victor. I was very nice to see you, to meet you.
Yeah, I will be.
My fellow students.
I will be always there. You've got my mail. Sometimes I will send you a message asking you if everything is all right. From Monday, you will have a professor for the postgraduate, and whatever you need, I will be, of course, ready to help you.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Big pleasure, and we stay connected, okay?
Stay connected, yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye.
That's it, bye-bye.